I'll say it's about 3 different things. First of all, mindset. Second of all, action. Third of all, patience. This is all around what I'm going to be talking about right now, which is building a brand that's going to last, building a brand that's going to attract, building a brand that's going to grow, and building a brand that's going to make you money over time. The biggest thing is what I noticed is that people and a lot of business owners and personal brands, they don't want to do what? Put in the work. They want quick success. And quick success, even if you have a strategy, you're still going to have to implement the strategy over a time period. It's not going to happen overnight. I don't care if you got burnt out. I don't care if you're successful now and you think that it's going to last. The biggest part is you still have to go through the journeys and the ups and downs of even when, just to be honest, when that strategy is working at the best, sometimes what happens is that you'll think that, oh, I'm just good. I just need to just keep doing this. I just need to double down, or I need to triple up or whatnot. That's cool. But if you can't fulfill your clients based off of the clients coming in, then what is the point? You can run ads all day and you can get a whole bunch of leads. But if you can't fulfill the leads, then what is the point? That's why we help you build systems and processes. And we also help you run these systems with high converting videos that we consider them as assets. They're not just videos. We call them core video assets. These core video assets are placed in a system that we have built. And what this system does for you is that every time somebody sees one of our videos that we make for you, it literally does work. Intrigues the viewer, creates more watch time, creates trust. And the next thing it does, builds awareness of your brand and everything that you got going on. And we do what? We put them in a framework of eventually doing what? Converting them based off of the content that they watch that we created of you. Now, I'm going to give you some game. I'm going to give you some game that's going to probably intrigue you and that you need to start taking action on right away. The first thing is if you do not know where to start and you are a business owner or a personal brand, I'm going to give you the exact steps you need to do right now in today's market when it comes to marketing and branding for your personal brand or business brand. The first thing I want you to do is, first of all, you have to go on Reddit or go on ChatGPT and tell it to look up Reddit, act as a social media strategist and look up on Reddit the questions that people are asking based off of my industry. So if you go on Reddit, the biggest thing that you're going to find is these questions are real deal, genuine questions people want to know about your industry that you're helping them out, when it comes to about servicing them, whether that's a product or a service. The next thing you do is when you have a list of about 10 questions, I want you to turn those 10 questions. And this is if you can yap or you can talk about your industry for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I want you to turn those questions into videos. I want you to do just what I'm doing right now. Spend around 5 to 10 minutes per question yapping and giving educational value or giving scenarios that you have been in based off of that question being answered, right? Now we got about, let's say every video you did was around 7 minutes long. Just to give an average take, you did 10 questions. So what is that? So now you got 7 minutes per question. Now what you can do is, I'm gonna be honest with you, you can break that up into short form content, find the most value-based content, or I would say the most viral and value-based content based off of finding hooks of what you said. Then after that, you post that on Instagram. Now you have YouTube content and Instagram content, but that's not where it starts. That's not where it stops. That's just actually where it starts. The next step is after 30 days of posting, yes, because I want you to post every day for at least 1 day. And the consecutive 29 days right after that 1 day. That's a hook. But so every day for 30 days, I want you to post. And I want you to post all the content. Then what I want you to do is after those 30 days, I want you to go in your analytics and see what piece of content that has spiked. Looks totally different than your regular amount of views that you're probably getting hundreds of views. If you get 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever that view count might be, And I want you to gather up all the posts that have over 1,000 views, right? You can do two things with this. You can dive deeper in and fixing the hook story offer that you created when it came to you explaining that, because you had to hook them in. You don't even know it. But then you had to create a story, and then you had to give them an offer. The offer might not even be an offer that's salesy, and it just might be an offer to listen to more, or it just might be an offer to simply do what? To like, because the content was so good that you were explaining based off of the Reddit questions that you were looking up. So now what you need to do is, if you got 1,000, you could go back and rinse and repeat that content and get better, stronger hooks, and then dive them deeper into that context you were talking about in that content. Then after that, we can repost it. Now, if you don't want to do all that, what you could do is you could skip the process of that. And this is for people that want to dial in and they want to get to money, manyan, moolah. What you could do next is you could take the pieces of content that have went over 1,000 views. If you're a service-based business, you can run a visit my profile ad for $20 a day on Instagram, not on Facebook, just on Instagram. Once you do that, these people are going to come to your profile, follow you based off of the context that was in your content that you created. Now that you have this, what are you going to do when they follow you? Next step is you want to create an automation on ManyChat to do what? Hit them up in the DMs with some type of free piece of what? Content. And that could be a digital offer. That can be, if you're a videographer, that can be you getting on a call with them. That could be something for free that you think you can do based off of what your time and schedule is personally when it comes to your business. Then after that, whatever that is, have a conversation with them and then sell them as, I'm going to be honest with you, either high ticket or low ticket based off of what you have in your packages. That's a whole play. I've rinsed and repeated that play multiple times, and you can make a lot of money on a play. One time I spent $30 on ads based off a piece of content, made back $1,100 based off a guy not even knowing me. He wasn't even from Florida. He was actually coming down to Florida and visiting Miami and coming back to North Carolina. And we had a consulting call that was done based off of what he does in his business. All in all, what I'm saying is that people want to hear what you have to say, but you have to do it the right way, and you have to provide the right value, and you have to do it in a strategic way, something that's different, that is actually you. So don't just be out here making content that's just crazy and just doesn't even seem like it's truly you, because we can smell the fake on the camera. And when we smell the fake on the camera, we don't buy. So I thank you for watching this. All in all, there'll be many more episodes, or I would say what? Videos like this. So stay tuned in, press that subscribe button. And all in all, if you need help with marketing and branding, personal brand, business brand, what I want you to do is click the link below. And I guarantee you, I can take you to that next level. Talk to you later.